Hey yo, welcome back to our new show. On this episode, we discuss Veterans Day. But before we do, let's roll that intro. Today marks an important day in America, Veterans Day. A day for bipartisan support of veterans and to give thanks to our troops.
We Americans may disagree and debate and argue sometimes, but whether liberal or conservative, Democrat or Republican, white, black, brown, rich, poor, no matter how we pray, no matter who we love, when it comes to our troops, we stand united, we are proud of you, we support you, and we can never thank you enough.
On this Veterans Day, I'd like to pay tribute to all of those incredible people, and you are indeed incredible people, who serve so well and so strong and so powerfully in the United States Armed Forces.
And today, we pay homage to the unrelenting bravery and dedication that distinguishes all those who have earned the title of American veteran.
Oh, that's nice that they do everything possible to support those brave individuals and their families.
On this Veterans Day, we are learning about a group of service members who were denied one of the nation's oldest and most sacred awards, the Purple Heart, and also the benefits that come with it.
Platoon Sergeant Dane Kasager was diagnosed with a traumatic brain injury, or TBI, after living through this. The January 2020 strike on Al-Assad, a U.S. airbase in Iraq. It was Iran's revenge for the U.S. killing of General Qasem Soleimani days earlier.
It says it very clearly. It's not up for judgment. It's an entitlement, and it's something that is earned by injury.
Show of hands, who's been diagnosed with a traumatic brain injury?
According to this letter, 56 soldiers in their unit diagnosed with TBIs were submitted for a Purple Heart. The soldiers told us only the 23 who were medevaced were recognized.
What happened to the rest?
We got no response. We actually were told to not ask that question. The messaging I was getting was just the political situation wasn't going to support more approvals.
How can that be possible? We just heard that all those politicians love the troops. Surely that's not just a catchphrase, right? At the time Trump ordered that assassination, there was a lot of questions if that action and the subsequent attack from Iran would cause an escalation.
I heard that they had headaches and a couple of other things, but I would say, and I can report, it is not very serious.
It's an old trick. If you control the narrative, the truth doesn't matter.
The general who oversaw the award said standards were applied uniformly. But a day after we contacted the Pentagon, the Army confirmed it will initiate a new review for these Purple Heart awards.
Well, it looks like they're finally looking into it. Kudos to my children over at CBS this morning for shining light on this subject. Sure. Have you heard of burn pits?
The fiery trash heaps were used by the military during the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan to dispose of everything from batteries to human waste at bases overseas. Veterans say when they go to the VA for health care or benefits, they're being met with resistance.
In full transparency, because I know you're busy, I was told the Biden administration just announced a series of new support options for veterans who had been exposed to contaminants and environmental hazards, such as burn pits while serving. So, what's the problem? Sounds like everything is working itself out.
Today's move, like you said, was a step in the right direction, but quite frankly, Jake, it's a Band-Aid over a bullet wound. It's a placation move. There are some 40 to 50 different cancers and diseases linked to these same chemicals that our soldiers were exposed to during toxic burn pits, and I don't understand why, for the life of me, there's the hemming and hawing to try to get these things as presumptive, diseases.
If you're a service member experiencing symptoms such as respiratory cancer, what happens now when you go to the VA?
The VA is basically victim blaming. They tell you, the service member, prove to me that you got this cancer from the burn pit, instead of let me treat this cancer and let me go back on the back end and audit it. We need a VA that's going to actually take the charge that Lincoln set forth to care for him and her who have borne the brunts of battle. The government in this issue If this was a movie, the government would be the villain. We spend hundreds of billions of dollars every year on the weapons and the mechanisms of war, yet we just forget the war fighters when they come home. 22 veterans a day are killing themselves. That is an absolute travesty in the richest nation on earth.
Hey, here's an idea for all those praying to me about the service members. Give all veterans universal health care, no matter what, for life. They serve selflessly so that people all over the country can pursue happiness. Take care of all their health issues because they took care of you. And with that, we want to thank you for tuning in, and we hope you like and subscribe for more content. Hey, see you next time.